Okay, first things first, before I get into this video, I just want to give a pre-video disclaimer, and I'm saying that these are my predictions based around last season and the fact that there hasn't been any races this season, and also based off the fact of how I think some people may progress into this season as well. These aren't who I think will be favourite by other people, as I know some of my predictions will probably go against what other people think. But like I said, these are my predictions and how I think the Olympics will turn out. These probably won't all come true based on the fact that it's an Olympic year, anything can happen, people can peak. I don't really need to get into that. Some people seem to come out of nowhere in the Olympic year. And also, before I get into this video, a lot of people who watch these videos aren't subscribed. So if you aren't subscribed, please consider subscribing and liking the video, as it really helps the channel, gives more motivation to make these videos, as well as helps us sort of, progress the content and also give us feedback in the comments, and that also helps us make the best content possible. So I will be making a separate video from the 100 to 400 meter hurdles, so I'm going to leave that out. And also I've left out steeplechase on this list, which I'm only seeing now, so I'm sorry about that, steeplechasers. So first up is the 800 meters. The men's side of things, I'm going to go with the favourite being Donavan Brazier. I don't think that really needs an explanation, and it is quite an obvious one. Obviously he's defending world champion, fastest in the year last year, and yeah, not really a contest there in my eyes. But I have got two wild cards in Bryce Hoppel and Daniel Rowden, who have both had very strong seasons and have a lot of potential to progress next year as well. So we may see Brazier getting challenged, even though he will probably progress as well. On the women's side of things, I've gone with Faith Kipyegon. She was undefeated in 2020 and ran some crazy fast times. And also on the wild card for that, I've gone with Jemma Reekie, as she ran a 1:57 indoors last year, and she's again a young talent and will be progressing. And she also had a good run on the Diamond League circuit this year as well, so can definitely challenge for that gold medal. On to the 1500 metres, a bit of a controversial one because Timothy Cheruiyot has beaten Jakob in every occasion. But I think I'm going to go with Jakob, purely based on the fact that last year he ran 3:28, pretty much solo, but it seems that Cheruiyot set off so fast. And he's got another year to progress, and I think he can possibly beat Cheruiyot this time around, especially with his kick. Seems to be, I don't know, I might change this one. Now I'm thinking about it. It's too close to call for me in this one, but I've gone with Jakob as a favourite. Maybe it's from a biased point of view. And for this one, I call it the wild card, but in this case, I've put Cheruiyot down and also Wightman as other potential gold medalists in that event. And on the women's side of things, I've made the conclusion that Hassan will, let's say, do the same as she did in Doha and do the 1500 metres and the 10,000 metres. And in that case, I've put the favourite to Siffan Hassan, and the wild card for this one is Muir. She's had a very strong year on the Diamond League circuit as well, and she's just consistently amazing every year. So a very fast finisher as well, so there's no reason why she can't challenge for that gold medal as well, providing she gets the right race. 5,000 metres, again, controversial. I have gone with Jakob Kiplimo as my favourite for the 5,000 metres. This is purely based off his season this year, where he ran 57 in the half marathon, 57.32 in the half marathon. He's ran 7.26 in the 3,000 metres, 12.48 in the 5,000 metres. Very fast across the board, and the thing what does it for me is a very, very fast finisher. Outkicking Brazier, outkicking Jakob Ingebrigtsen, outkicking Cheruiyot. So I've got him as my favourite. And then obviously wild card and also the other favourites, definitely Cheptegei. He's probably most people's favourite. And also I've also put Cheruiyot in there because his races last season, if he progresses again, and he's got a very fast 3:30, 1500 metres, if he can finish strong and it's the right race, there's no reason why he can't contend for that gold medal. On the women's side of things, a clear favourite for me in this race is Hellen Obiri. She just dominates the 5,000 metres. And the reason why I haven't picked Gidey for this is because Gidey never seems to have quite a good finish. And I know she'll be up there, but she'll have to run the race solo in order to try and drop Obiri, which I don't think is going to happen in the Olympics. 10,000 metres. My favourite this time around is Cheptegei. I mean, the world record holder, obviously the defending world champion as well. And for this, I've got the wild card as Candy, the half marathon world record holder. And I've also put Kiplimo and Kipchoge in there as you know, their 10,000 meter times, 5,000 meter times, half marathon times are all very, very fast, and it's an Olympics. It's not just going to be a one-horse race. I don't think Cheptegei will be able to just run away with it, but I do think it'll be a fast race with lots of people working together at the front to try and drop Mo Farah, because a lot of them will still be scared of his kick. The women's side of things, 10,000 metres, I've given the favourite to Hassan again, and that's purely because of what she did in Doha. On this side of things though, Gidey probably has a better chance of getting gold, because I feel like she can run away from Hassan, because I feel like Gidey may be the first woman ever to run sub 29 in the right race. Obviously not in Tokyo. On the marathon, I've gone with Kipchoge on the men's side. This again, probably biased, and it might not happen because the likes of Cheruiyot and Legesse and many, many other 2:03 marathon runners, it's looking less likely Kipchoge's going to defend his title, but I've still put Kipchoge because he won 2016, he's ran sub 2, he has the world record, he's everything at the minute, and I feel like hopefully London was just a bad race, and it'd be great to see Kipchoge win another race. And obviously you've got to put Bekele in the mix there as well. The women's side of things, probably the most standout obvious one in Brigid Kosgei, dominating every single race she does, and also dominated the world record. She can just run away from the field, I assume, and it won't be that tricky for her to get gold. But if she doesn't run away from the field, my wild card for this one is Sarah Hall. She's a very, very strong finisher, and it could be likely that we could see an upset if it's a race around the 2:20 mark. And that's my predictions. Let me know how you feel about them, as I know a lot of them are somewhat controversial, and also comment below who you think is going to win each of these disciplines as well. Stay tuned for tomorrow, because we're dropping the news video of this week with some interesting news and some big news actually. Yeah, stay tuned for that, and also other videos coming this weekend. I'm going to do a training video on Saturday, so stay tuned. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and follow us on Instagram if you don't, at Trackster.